Hello my friend, welcome to my channel. Hope you all are doing fine. So in today's session we are going to learn about basics of NoSQL and HBase, then HBase data model and its architecture. So the prerequisites for this session is that the candidate should be aware of basics of Hadoop and have worked on some distributed framework. So let's start. We know that nowadays we have huge volume of data and the data rate at which it is getting generated is very high. For example, we're getting 300 billion tweets every second, and we also have different types of data such as structured as in RDBMS tables and semi-structured like CSV or JSON data. So we need to process all kinds of data generating at a very high speed and having huge volume. So talking about RDBMS cannot handle such volume, velocity and variety of data because it is extremely expensive. And if you want to scale out, then you need to add additional servers, and which is quite complex. And we cannot change the schema at runtime if there is any need. The schema structure is tightly coupled. And if there is a huge data, so performing table joins can have massive overheads. So the modern day applications can trade off atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability. There is ACID properties for high availability across the globe, scalability and flexibility. So big data need not be ACID compliant. So scaling RDBMS is vertical in terms of adding more memory cores at the single node level, but big data scales horizontally. We can add more servers very easily on demand. Also the huge volume of data and the rate at which it is getting generated, if we try to store in RDBMS, it will crash. So what is NoSQL and its key factors? So NoSQL stands for not only SQL or non-relational and refers to a type of database that stores data differently from traditional relational databases. So key factors of NoSQL stores are consistency, availability and partition tolerance. So when you talk about consistency, means getting consistent results. For example, if you write something on any node, all the nodes should get the same consistent results. And then availability. It is about ability to respond to very high volumes of reads and writes. And we have partition tolerance, means the cluster remains available even when a part of it goes down. So next is CAP theorem. So what it says is in distributed systems, consistency, availability and partition tolerance exist in a mutually dependent relationship. So if you are using any database, you cannot get all three. So you can trade off based on your need. So if you see HBase from the diagram, you will get consistency and partition tolerance. But if you need partition tolerance and availability, then you need to go for other NoSQL databases such as Cassandra. Next, so these are the classification for NoSQL databases. We have key value store, document based store, column based store and graph based store. So in key value store, it has a big hash table where it stores keys and its values. Example is Redis. Next is document based store, where we will store documents like JSON or XML document. Example is MongoDB. Then we have column based store, where you store multiple data for one column family. So HBase falls under this category. And the final one is graph based store. So it is a network database that uses edges and nodes to represent and store data, such as Neo4j database. So this is all about classification of NoSQL databases. So in the next session, we are going to talk in detail about column based store, that is HBase. And please subscribe for more content like this. Like this video if you found it helpful, and leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Goodbye. See you all in next session. Thank you very much.